Anyway. Let's look at... Okay, this. Let's look at... I'm gonna open up this and I'm gonna do this. Whoop. It's not cut off. Okay, so you can see just fine. There's a little ad for cross out. Craft. Right. Destroy. That's what she's... No. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So. Exactly. I support, right? So. Oh, you have a degree in forestry. That is, or forester. Sorry, I'm totally pronouncing even that wrong. That is super cool, to be honest. That is cool. But okay, now let's go.
Did I support right?
Okay, thank you for the... That's a ripoff of Illidan! There's an ad called... Okay, it is in Czech because, you know, I am in the Czech Republic and it is targeted at Czech people. It says faster internet equals faster DPS. In the middle it says I want it. There is 500 megabytes, whatever that. Wait. That's UPC! That's an official ad for UPC and they ripped off Illidan. What? I'm gonna click this. Hold on. I'm gonna hide my monitor just in case this is not actually official UPC. It is! You are now prepared. I wondered if this is like, is this licensed? I wonder if this is licensed. Because that's official.
I am on the top of the world again.
Oh, well, yeah. No! No! Okay, people who are not, you know, people who are new on the stream, we got like a bunch of madmen here who try to outbid themselves with bits just so they are number one. Linzio is the maddest of the man that we have here. So if like every now and then we got bitsies and donations by Linzio, that's that. Yeah, those appear sometimes. But thank you, I appreciate them nonetheless. Anyway, but yes, they ripped off Illidan. Let's get going. So first of all, I love how they are adding now sound effects to multi-kills. And here, I'll play it again. First of all credit goes to Skin Spotlight. You know, the masters of the data mining in League of Legends. But listen to the sound, and I wonder, and I didn't. Actually, my mic is like kind of bumping in there. I couldn't find it out anywhere on the internet if those sounds can be heard globally or if you can only hear them when you're pointing at Pyke. It would be badass if those sounds were global. But this...
Money well spent.
Okay.
Have you told the chat about the flat Earth?
Oh,
yes,
no.
it is flat.
Also, yes, I am very highly based on science and not religions. So if you troll me with something like flat Earth or something like that, I will be pushed over my edge, and my edge is pretty far away from me, but I can get there. Thank you for the $2. Either way, thank you. Now, this sound.
Did I support right?
Wait, in PBE, Pyke's voice lines are global as a bug. Okay, if it is as a bug, that's fine. If it is as a bug, that's fine. But I wonder if this is global, because this should be global. Because when everyone dies, when there is a pentakill, everyone's dead. And the vision goes off, so only if you can hear him... Oh, sorry. Only if you can see him through like minions and turrets and something like that, only then can you hear this. It would be better if this was global. But also, I don't know. I don't know if they will show like quadra kills and stuff like that. But the sound, the music that you heard here would be. It is more and more intense the more kills you get. Oh, don't even start with flat Earth in the chat now.
War mother means captain.
This is okay. So first of all, let's start. War Mother means captain. This is basically just a note that, you know, Ashe or I believe, okay, there could be other explanations, and if you guys know about other explanations during this stream, tell me, come on, we are talking to each other here, okay? I am not the smartest man on earth, the only thing I have is that I read like 8 books worth of League lore. That's all I have. But how I see this is that because we know that Ashe is now the War Mother, she's one of the 3 leaders in Freljord right now, he's basically saying that, you know, the title War Mother is just a fancy name for a captain, okay? That's all I get from this. I don't think there is anything else.
Big beast, big payday.
Big beast, big payday. This kind of, because this is aimed at Cho'Gath. This kind of is like pointing at the fact that maybe Pyke did have an interaction with the void creatures. It is likely, very, very, very likely, because he went down. Okay, so let's cover what I think that his story will be. What I think. Where's Eddie? Eddie is right there. He's like sleeping right there. I don't want to wake him up. Because every time he jumps on the stream, it is when I'm quiet, and when I start talking, he gets scared and he runs away. Anyway, what I think that I'm gonna start the ambient music. What I think that Pyke's story is that he basically inherited Naudilus's story. So he had this crew. He was on a ship. And now either he was meant to kill a Leviathan that was already weakened, because that's what we saw in the teaser, because we saw a Leviathan actually bound with ropes and being hunted. One day I will actually add a Eddie cam to the stream, but and hello there everyone who just joined. Who are the Leviathans? The Leviathan is basically a giant shark. I would say a Leviathan is the same size as a Kraken worm, and Kraken worm is it's not like worm, it's worm. I don't even know how you pronounce that. You know, when you have a drake, you have a dragon, you have worms. You know, the W-Y... No. Yes, W-Y-R-M. I'm awful at spelling in English, but yes. Yes, that. I believe. Exactly that. That's what you just said. But there's a Kraken worm, and that's a being, and which is like a giant. Okay, it is described as like a giant shark that like goes kind of up above the water, like almost like a snake. Did I say E? I didn't say E, did I? Anyway, and that is another being that is also like a massive kind of mythical kind of creature, but it is just a normal animal. And Krakens, by the way, Krakens weren't even mentioned in a story yet. So we know they exist, but a Kraken was not mentioned a single time. At least not when we would actually see or hear about it in a story. But a Leviathan is a massive shark. It seems like Pyke was sent there to either finish it or kill it, but he dove down there. It seems like they cut off his rope, his safety rope, and he was just left there to die. And now, okay, he was left there to die, but it seems like something gave him a second chance at life. It seems like it would be Nagakeboros because of the theme and the looks, and everything fits into that. Everything fits into Pyke being brought back by Nagakeboros. It all seems like it, and I actually don't remember now if he has an interaction with Illaoi. We will check that as well. But if it wasn't this, or at least, okay, it was this, but I don't have any other explanation at this point. But what we know is that he saw the void. And what I believe has happened is because we know that because of Illaoi, because Illaoi has quotes against the void, we know that Nagakeboros is going against the void creatures because in Nagakeboros' mind, or we don't know if it has mind, basically the way, okay, let me explain how Nagakeboros works. This is gonna be really complicated in the end, but if try Okay, I will try to keep this simple. So, Nagakeburos is a mystical being that we don't really know how it looks and what it does, but what we do know is that Nagakeburos does support one thing. And that is, if you are a living being and you are sentient, Nagakeburos wants you to go as far as you can to follow your dreams, to follow your desires, so that if you follow your desires and if you do what you really want to do, that means that you are putting your life and your life essence into full use. If you are lazy, if you are not following your dreams, if you are just not doing anything, that means that you are wasting life away, quite literally, and Nagakeburos is highly against that. That's why Nagakeburos is against the undead from the Shadow Isles, because the undead are basically mindless beings that walk around and consume, and they don't have desires, they don't have heart, they don't have mind, so they are living with a life essence that shouldn't be theirs. They are wasting that life essence. But Nagakeburos also hates the void, because the void is basically the same thing. Yes, there is some kind of life in that, but Nagakeburos thinks that the void also doesn't have mind of its own, okay? If that makes sense. Kinda makes sense. But, see, Karthus isn't mindless, okay? Karthus knows what he's doing, but he's dead, and because he is dead, he should not have life. So by keeping that life essence, he's wasting it because someone else could have had that life essence that Karthus has, okay? That is the way Nagakeburos works. That should explain it a little bit better. Now, okay, where was I going with this? So now that we know that Nagakeburos is going against the void because he sees the void as an enemy who's keeping life essence and wasting it, that's why we know that, or at least I think, that when Pyke got down there under the ocean, and when Pyke saw the void, and it will be confirmed later here that he did see the void down there under the ocean, I believe that that's why Nagakeburos gave Pyke a second chance to fight against the void, okay? I know you're confused, okay? I know you're confused. Don't worry, this is gonna be simpler as we go through this. So let's now go, because I will just say as simple as possible. Oh, they actually in the boards. Okay, if Riot confirmed that Nagakeburos himself didn't revive him, that would still mean, or at least it wouldn't go against the idea that because he saw the void, he would embrace something under the ocean to fight back, or to get a second chance, okay? Pyke is a Shadow Walker from the New Zealand Hawaii culture. Ha! That's a cool reference, and I wouldn't doubt that that's where some of the inspiration for him went. Okay? I know that you can't send the link, that is, yes, I will trust you though, I will trust you. So, okay, let's go through this. You'll see what I mean. Okay, let me actually stop the... There we go. Now. Oh, he does have an interaction with Ilaoi.
Sermons damned me, Ilaoi.
Your sermons damned me, Ilaoi. Okay, here comes the awful part. I actually do not... I want to Google the full meaning of sermons. Because... Hold on. Because I would hate to say something else. Okay, it is just a talk on... Okay. Okay, so it is basically just preaching, kind of. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was another meaning for that, but yes. Wait, hold on. Your sermons damned me, Ilaoi. Oh my god, hold on a second. Wait a second. Okay, sermons are basically like preaching, like, you know, speaking in religious tones, telling people religious stuff. I'm not native English speaker. Yeah, I don't have the right words for this. But wouldn't this mean that he followed what Ilaoi said?
Ilaoi preaches religion. Yes.
Well, she does. I'm not. Steel Trap 5G, thank you, by the way, for the 500 bits. That's really generous. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But I'm not sure if this is passive aggressive or not. Wait, are you guys equal now? Are you both second? I just checked that. I guess so. The actual term is Night Marcher. Oh, the Drone Warriors. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. No, don't freaking do that if you're broke. Do not. Don't. No. That's a big no-no, okay? That's a big no-no. No one would appreciate it. Not your wallet, and I would feel guilty. Okay? But wouldn't this mean that if Ilawi was like preaching, and by the way, just to follow up on that 500 bits, I'm not sure if you're passive aggressive about it or if you're serious, because she's kind of preaching. You know, Ilawi is preaching religion, but in a really aggressive way. She's more like, here, face my religion or you die, that's just the way. You know, that's the kind of preaching she does. But wouldn't this mean that Pyke followed what Ilawi said? Because Pyke followed Ilawi most likely told him, follow your desires, follow your heart. Follow whatever you feel like you want to do. If that feeling told Pyke to jump down and kill the Leviathan and do something like that, and he dies there, that would mean that Ilawi did damn Pyke with whatever she told him. That could be part of the story. That could be part of the story confirmed. I think that he was in down with Beast Hunter. He could be a Beast Hunter because, especially in the Slaughter Dogs, what you do is that you bring in massive beasts and you chop them into pieces and you sell them as meat. Okay, that's what you do there. So it is possible. So follow your desires. He followed. He turned into a Beast Hunter. You know. Oh, that's a cool take on that as well. Full credits goes to dang it, I just fooled the name. Edgut1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering your name again, but that's a cool take on that as well. Okay, so if he is a confirmed Beast Hunter, it could be that because of what Ilawi told him, he became a Beast Hunter, and that's how he got damned. That's a cool take on that as well. That is also definitely possible. Or I don't know if he was simply if he was simply fishing when he got killed by the Leviathan. That wouldn't really describe why he's now obsessed with everyone else betraying him. Yes, maybe the Leviathan caught him, and maybe other people, or maybe the entire Bilgewater saw the Leviathan kinda attacking Pyke, and maybe no one did anything with that because everyone was afraid of that Leviathan. But I think there would be a deeper meaning in that story. But let's continue.
Oh, it's for fancy dead folk.
I think this is just a random quote. I doubt this is based on lore. I doubt it.
You betrayed me, Callista.
You play Hearthstone just because I like cool merch. Well, okay, I play Hearthstone rarely, but yes, I do. Anyway, you betrayed me, Callista. So, this is a take on one thing. It seems that if our theory is right, that he was on a boat, there was a crew, and he dove to kill the Leviathan, and because the rope that was connected to his ship, the safety rope, because that, by the way, yes, I do have a PO box. It is in the description of every single video on our YouTube channel. There is a PO box. You can send me stuff. I will open it live on the stream. But he was basically secured with a rope to his boat. But if it is true that his other crewman did cut off the rope and he dove there and he died there, that would mean that because Callista probably didn't hunt all those crewmen, Pyke saw this as being betrayed by Callista, who is supposed to punish the betrayers. And if Callista did not see those crewmen as betrayers, or if Kalista did not see entire Bilgewater as betrayers, the same way that Pyke sees them, that would mean that Pyke now sees Kalista as a betrayer for not punishing the betrayers. Okay? It's not as complicated. It's not as complicated. Kalista couldn't be a member of his crew. Or could she? Well, she could. Because she was sailing over the seas when she was getting to the Blessed Isles. Which means that she would have to sail around Bilgewater because the Blessed Isles is further behind Bilgewater. And from Noxus, from Noxus she would definitely have to sail around Bilgewater. So it would be possible, but I doubt that Riot would go as far. I doubt. I know, yes, she did travel to the Blessed Isles, but the Blessed Isles are right behind the Shadow Isles. So she would have to go around it. But this would take an insane amount of work to write the story in a way where Kalista would actually fit into the story of Pyke as well. That would be insanely hard to do that, okay? And that would also mean that he would have to have interactions with Hecarim, because Hecarim was on the same ship as Kalista, okay? That's possible as well. Oh yeah, when I'm talking, yes, wait, was I saying that Blessed Isles is behind Shadow Isles? I meant behind Bilgewater. Sorry, it was just it was just a stupid mistake if I said it. Okay, it was just a stupid mistake if I said that. I meant that the Blessed Isles, which is the Shadow Isles, was behind Bilgewater, and therefore, when she was traveling there, she went around Bilgewater. Okay. This is on the map, kind of on the Medarna map. Okay. Yes. Just want to clarify. I just said something dumb. That was just a dumb mistake. Okay.
You betrayed me, Callista. No more captains.
No more captains. This is... Okay. This is a reference to something that I will have a look at later. This is a reference at the very, very recent comic of Miss Fortune, where Miss Fortune is trying to take over Bilgewater once again. Because, you know, she wants some order in that city, and she wants to claim the city after the tyranny of Gangplank, even though it's kind of arguable if it was tyranny. He was basically ruling a bunch of thieves with an iron fist. And let's be honest, how else would you rule a bunch of thieves and betrayers if it was not with iron fist, okay? So maybe Gangplank wasn't the bad guy in the end. But, yes, you know... Why? The question is, why would Pyke hate captains? What would he have against one leader over an entire city? Okay, but let's go now.
Pretty face. Shame if someone stuck a harpoon in it.
That's true too. Hold on, I just look at the chat. Oh my god! Final Persian Prince! Oh, are you really the Final Persian Prince? Because come on, if you are, I got like 15 emails from you. If you're really the Persian Prince that sent me the emails about getting $15 million and a golden car, you know, send it to me again. Maybe I'll reply this time. But thank you for the subscription with Prime. Have a hearty hello on me. We need sound effects for this as well. But thank you. You're absolutely awesome. Now, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about... who was the previous one? Misfortune. Oh yes, someone said... Someone said... and I can't find it now. What if Pyke was... It was something like, what if Pyke was kept cut off from the rope by a captain? Very highly likely. Maybe that's why Pyke is triggered when he sees captains. That is definitely possible. Also, this one is just a funny joke based, you know, this is just a funny joke from Riot. There is totally nothing that would connect him to Ezreal. His champion page text. Wait, does he have... When you say his champion page text, hold on, I'm quickly gonna read this. I think we read this, but I'm not sure. Huh. When you say champion page, do you mean like the gameplay page, or do you mean the universe? Because we should always look at the universe when it comes to story. That's where all the canon stuff is. Okay. Oh yeah, I believe that he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't resurrected by the Shadow Isles. He would have a different theme if he was. Oh, on PBE there is a okay, that text. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's just a joke.
Last vessel you command is a coffin.
Here, I am surprised by one thing. I get that he doesn't like the other leaders that are trying to take over Bilgewater, such as Fortune, or Sarah Fortune, as we know her. But I am surprised that he would go against Gangplank as well, because we know that Gangplank did kind of successfully ruled Bilgewater.
Let's see if you got guts as big as your guns.
Wait, new teaser? I just saw the massive text in the chat. Is there actually a new teaser? Can someone confirm if there's actually something new on Pyke in the chat now? Thank you. Now, yes, right. Guns. Anyway, that's just a bad taunt, to be honest, because oh no, I just got it. Never mind. I just got it what he meant, that there is an actual meaning to big guts, okay? For some reason I didn't get it at first. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Let's go. That
I
actually
don't
makes sense.
like you. I like them less.
Okay, that's just an ally taunt. That's fine. Yes, exactly. It's more, it's more about.
You're
Anyways.
growing on me like a barnacle on my ass.
Right, going more towards the PG, the PG, 15.
You're not on my list yet. Keep it that way. Oh, wait. I wrote it on the back.
That's more general tones.
You're on the list. But
These are on YouTube. Hold on. I need to check this. Hold on. I'm gonna hide this for a second. Is there a teaser on YouTube actually? Wait, did they remake the teasers with his new mask? Is that what you guys are saying? If not, I am confused. You missed the teaser. What? Are you pranking me now? I'm gonna check League of Legends. And if there is nothing, I will be very disappointed. There's only the Clash thing, okay? I got pranked by you guys. I got pranked. And now I am very disappointed. Now, anyway.
at the very, very bottom.
Better dead than dull.
More
Let's
general
see
stuff?
you get mouthy with a harpoon in your neck.
If you run, you won't see me stab you.
Hard to laugh with a hook through the cheek.
More general stuff?
Here's your share. I get mine, you get...
Listen how the sound actually gets more and more intense the more people he kills with his ultimate.
yours. Crews share the wealth. Part of the kill, part of the gold.
Yes, his voice does have more lore. We will go through the voice. But the only problem is that The only problem is that his voice, we usually don't know the context for it, and just as freaking I had an awesome joke in my mind, but I forgot the news. So is it WJ? JW? You know, no context. Anyway, that was a good joke in my mind.
You pulled your weight. Something for you.
SJW, that's the one.
Your effort. I ain't greedy.
Now, I wanna hear the intense sounds. That's cool. That's cool.
Yes, let the water fill you.
That's actually, I think that was intended. Nakalaida. As he said, when you hear the sound of his ultimate popping, it is supposed to be like a shock. You are supposed to get like jump scared by that. And if you listen to that sound, that's exactly what they achieved by that. That is like, you know, when you hear that out of nowhere, I think that was intended.
Oh, thrashing.
And yes, we can do games on PBE so that I can finally try Pyke myself.
Sleep. Drink it in.
Yes, more execute. I like...
Rest now.
I like how...
Sync with me.
there are so many different sounds for execute. So many of them.
Welcome to the abyss.
That of Echo, exactly. Do I have the original Echo here?
Welcome to the swimming
I only have the
city.
clone.
Butcher's bill came due.
Kill ally? What? 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 How? How?
Finally.
Oh. See? Freaking... That's me being... That's me being dyslexic again. See, when I glance over a word, my mind is just so dumb. Oh man.
Another name off the list.
That's why I have chat with me.
Welcome to the water.
Anyway.
Now to dump the body.
Actually, no, it's with ult.
Two sunk.
Okay, more kills, we can skip this. More kills. Ah, there's an ad for something. What is that? Autobiography? A new book? Okay, never
Four
mind.
to the swimming city.
Yeah. 4 to the swimming city.
City.
That is something that I wanted to talk about. The swimming city. Okay, he will mention it. He will mention it later. Hold on. I believe so. Ah, the music.
Big day for the old murder list. I work better with a crew.
Ah, yeah. That's also cool. That's so cool that they added in interaction so that when you dive in and no one follows, there is a special special quote for that as well. That is really cool.
Sometimes you need an extra hand. Extra hand. Nothing swims past me.
He has a quote. I'm looking for a specific quote now.
Lure him in.
About the void.
I got no blind
And
spots.
it is really cool. Hold on. Yes, that's more
Keep 'em in
words.
spec and angler shark.
Words.
And soul.
Words.
They can't see nothing underwater.
More words.
Wait. Wait.
Are these global? Does anyone know if these pings are global? Because if they are, these are awesome.
Hold fast.
Okay.
Don't.
Oh, they are global. That's
Hold
awesome.
up.
That's awesome.
Steady. Back off.
Oh, Kata Pro, you clever man. That is cool. I will need this.
Don't get yourself killed.
I will need these quotes because people know I just leave my AD carry to die
right back.
while I roam.
Stay put.
Okay, more of these.
Going to work. Hit that one.
Okay, yes. Okay.
There's no way I'm good for business.
That's cool that he has an interaction when he opens.
What's worth more?
That
A pound of flesh or a gallon of blood?
might be here the quote. Or I don't know actually.
I'm already dead. More death
Oh,
ain't
that's
gonna hurt.
No, I was buying items.
Death keeps spitting me right back out. I ain't finished yet.
Okay.
Hard days killing ahead.
Still nothing. Come on, where is it?
I was born where monsters die. I died where monsters are born.
This is a cool quote because I was born where monsters die. Now this could be a double meaning. This could have double meaning because either he's talking about Bilgewater, where he was born, and that's, you know, where monsters die, or the depth underwater, the ocean, where he, you know, when he died and he was given a second chance. That could be the second meaning. Him being born could be when he dove down there and he came up as a monster, what he is now, right? So this, and again, I'm waiting for one specific quote. This could be kind of connected to the void as well, because he died where monsters are born. If there is a void rift where he was, poof, you got monsters, right?
Ain't no high ground high enough. Not for the storm that's brewing.
Hold on. Ain't no high ground high enough, not for the storm that's brewing. Again, highly likely, very likely that the void, that there are rifts at the bottom, and exactly, there's no high ground, Anakin. Anyway, if there is a rift at the bottom of the ocean, that means that the void is coming from below. Okay, so that could be what this is referencing to. Once again, meaning that he would have interactions with the void.
We're already drowning. All we got to do is open our mouths and let the water in.
That's just edgy, but okay.
There's plenty of room for everyone at the bottom of the sea.
Okay, that's just edgy as
A
well.
rich man's a lion man. A lion man's a dying man.
That's a rhyme, okay.
No one's honest till they get a knife in the gut.
It's also edgy. Come on, I'm looking for one quote.
Every kill makes the voices louder, and I love what they're screaming.
This could also be the double meaning. Either he is a madman, he's totally mad, and he's a crazy person, or every kill. Yeah, he laughs. But yes, every kill would empower the void, because every dead body is something that the void would consume, and it is something that the void would corrupt. That's also a second meaning for this.
Went too deep. Part of me's still down there. Swimming.
This is kind of hard to guess what this would refer to. Like, I mean, specifically. Because yes, you know, he dove down there and like, it could be... It maybe it's not literal. Maybe, you know, just like part of him was left down there, exactly like his soul or something like that. But maybe the story will surprise us.
I've killed a lot of monsters. None of them lived in the sea.
Yes, okay. Still
Been
edgy.
to the bottom of the sea. Gets a little deeper each time.
Still not the one I'm looking
Keep a
for.
man down long enough, and the gutter becomes his kingdom.
Keep a man down long enough and the gutter becomes his kingdom. There could be too many.
Already
Too many. That was the void. Yes. If you mean yes, that could be the void, but that could also be other people. You know, he killed a lot that didn't, and you know, he killed a lot of those who weren't in the, who didn't live in the sea or the ocean. That could be normal people as well. Void makes sense as well, though. The void does make sense as well.
on the menu. All we gotta do is crawl in a pot.
Exactly. We're already on the menu. What's coming?
Boil.
Boy. Never mind.
Sand to sand.
That's only those. Did I miss it?
No fancy tune.
Okay,
for
there is a
you.
quote somewhere.
Welcome to the Underdew.
There is a... Welcome to the swimming city.
Butcher's bill came due.
There is a quote where he says that the bottom of the ocean is the sky of another world. That's a quote he has. I'll check if there is a... What if I do Pyke? Hold on. I'll look for it like this. I'll do Pyke voice. I'm